Hello and welcome to Aorb Tech. Today we are going to discuss Python second section, and this section is very basic about Python, and I'm going to use VS Code, and VS Code I'm using Jupyter Notebook. The benefit of the Jupyter Notebook is that you can document your code as well. You will see how I documented this code. So the outline for the today's section is that first we will write our first program using print, then we will see how pip is work, then we will see different modules where we can use in future videos, and in the last we'll see how to write comments in Python. So let's move to first program. So let's write our first program using print. Let's say I wanted to print hello world. So fantastic. As you can see, we print our first program using print. Let's say I wanted to add a new cell and I wanted to print something else. Let's say I wanted to print your track. So to print you have to use parentheses, and then you have to use colon, and whatever you write it will be printed. So as you can see, we write our first two program. One is we just print hello world, and the second we just print our organization name, which is Aorb Tech. So yeah. So our second section is about pip. So pip is basically Python package manager, which help us to install the packages. And why we're going to use pip, in upcoming videos we will make some videos on Python ecosystem like pandas, numpy, matplotlib, seaborn, and many machine learning libraries. So pip is one of the helper which help us to install the packages. So if I wanted to install pandas is basically data analysis toolkit we will use in future videos. And so let's say I wanted to install packages. Very simple command, pip install pandas, just the name, the package that I wanted to install. So I shift and enter. So it's gonna take time to install the packages. So whatever packages you wanted to use, so just first you need to install and then you can use it. So here you can see this package already installed here, so that's why it's giving the statement that requirement already satisfied. So how the pip is work. So the third section is about modules. Module is basically a file which contain a code which written someone else. So basically there's a two type of module. One is built-in modules which already installed with Python, and the second one is external modules which need to install these external modules to run our program. So let me give a example of external modules. So I wanted to use pandas, which is basically external modules. So for that, first I need to install it, then I need to import, and then after that I can use this modules for that, and built-in modules which already exist. So let me give you example of internal and external modules. Let's say I wanted to give the example of external modules. So let's say I wanted to import OS system, and then I wanted to print the working directory. So let's say os.stdir. So as you can see, we just import our internal modules to showing our checking our working directories. As you can see, is checking the list of file which contain in this folder. So this is how internal modules is work. Let me give the example of external modules. Let's say I wanted to import external modules. So let's say I wanted to import pandas, which we recently start using pip. So let's say import pandas as pd, and I am going to let's say doing some data analysis. So let's say data frame. Let's create a data frame for that first. So pd dot data frame, and I'm going to create one array, one 2 3. So yeah, as you can see, we import our external modules. For that we need to first install, as we see in pip section, that how we install these packages, and then and then you have to import these packages, and then you can use whatever you want to do. For example, I import pandas here, and then I create a data frame, and then I just print this data from here. So it's just one column with 3 rows. So this is how external module is work. I hope it will be clear for you. Feel free to write the comments if anything is unclear. I will be pretty sure to help you for that. So in the next one, about commands. So basically commands is very useful. For example, I written a program which is more than 1000 line, and I write some comments, so I send this file to someone else who can check my code. So command, and then he can read the comments to understanding my code. And in Python is basically it automatically ignore this text when using the commands. So it just execute the main code here. So basically this is two type of commands. One is a single line commands, and the second one is multiple lines commands. So for example, I wanted to say that I import this libraries. So I'm going to example for single line commands. So I'm going to using hash to write single line command. I said that import pandas for data analysis. So yeah, so as you can see, we write our first command. So let's say I wanted to write multiple lines commands. So let's say for using multiple lines command, you can use code. So let's say I wanted to use double line of code. Let's say welcome to Aorb tech, and let's say the city, let's Krakow, Poland. So as we can see, we write two commands. So yeah, so that's it for the today videos. So today we discuss print. Let me revise quickly, where we write our first command, then we use pip, as we see that pip is Python package manager to install the packages, and we see how we install the external packages to use our program, and then we see different modules, internal and external modules, and in the end we see comments and how we write the comments. For example, we write single line comment, and we also write double line comments as well, or multiple lines comment. So if you need any help, please feel free to write in the comment section. If you want source code, please visit our website. I already attached the link. So thank you so much guys. Subscribe, like and share.